Hello everybody and welcome to another home exercise referral session. My name is Fraser and I work with the National Exercise Referral Scheme for Wales, also Oral Leisure and Libraries. Today's session will be approximately 30 minutes, going through a warm-up, 10 different exercises and a cool down and stretch off. You'll need a drink, suitable footwear, tins or bottles of water and a safe, sturdy chair. Before we get started, the fitness and exercise professionals at NERS and Oral Leisure and Libraries know that everyone's health and fitness status differs. Therefore, we encourage you to consult with a GP or other qualified health professional before you follow any of the routines, tips or regimes. If you engage in these exercises, you agree that you do so at your own risk. Okay, without further ado, let's get started with a warm-up. So nice and easy, standing tall. We'll go with a gentle march on the spot. So working top and bottom together, nice and gentle through the feet. Easy swinging of the arms. Always thinking of the posture on this one. Okay, if we relax there, feet hip width, hands by the sides, easy lifting the shoulders to the bottom of the ears and relax. Try two more. And this time, taking the shoulders right round the back and try two more of these. Just loosening up the shoulders. Lovely, and back to marching on the spot. Once again, working top and bottom together. And then if we change from marching on the spot to toe taps, nice and easy this one, just pointing the toes out in front, helping to loosen up the ankle. Two more of these and back to marching on the spot. And our next warm-up exercise is heel digs. So for this one, just placing the heel out in front, alternating the legs as you go. And we can bring the arms in on this one as well, just to walk the arms. Gentle curl, a bit of a squeeze at the top of the arms. Once again, working top and bottom together. Try two more. And back to marching on the spot. Good. Okay, so moving into another warm-up exercise, slightly bigger this one. This one is knee raises. So it's just a gentle pick up of the knees in front. Not too high, just to a comfortable height. And remember to go at your own pace. Two more. Now moving on to another warm-up exercise. This one is step backs. So we're alternating the legs on this one. Just be mindful of the balance. And trying to gently place that heel into the floor at the back. You can bring the arms in on this one as well. So bringing the hands to the front. Once again, working top and bottom together. try 2 more. And then return into marching on the spot. Good, well done. So if we just pause there for a second, feet hip width, placing the hands at the sides, then have a gentle lean to one side, easy up, and then a gentle lean to the opposite side. So just a couple of mobility exercises now. Okay, lovely. Hands out in front, as if we're holding a tray with some cups and saucers on, and then gently turning through the waist, keep the hips facing forwards. Allow the eyes to follow the hands on this one. Okay, lovely. And once again, back to marching on the spot. Okay, just a couple of more warm-up exercises to go through, and then we'll get started in the main part of the session. So this one is partial squat. So taking our feet hip width, keep the tummy tight, hands on the hips. Have a gentle bend through the knees, only a small way, easy to the top. Same again. Try 3 more of these. Warming up the thigh muscles this one. 1 more. Lovely. Take a march. And then to warm up the calf muscles, once again be mindful of the balance. Have a gentle push up through the toes, not too high, and relax. Same again. Try 2 more. And march it out. Well done. Okay, so that concludes the warm-up. We're going to get straight into the main part of the session. And our first exercise is what we call hand to opposite knee, or elbow to opposite knee. And that looks like this. It's to go at your own pace. If this is comfortable, you can always go across with the elbow. You choose. Off we go. 1 minute of exercise. Try and breathe as freely as you possibly can on this one. If you feel that you need a break, that's absolutely fine. Have a little break, have a breather, join back in again when you're ready. We've got about 5 seconds to go on this one. And marching on the spot. Good. Okay, our next exercise involves those tins or those bottles of water that I mentioned in the warm-up. So if you grab those, and this exercise now is going to be what we call upright row. And we'll have a march on the spot with this one. So if we hold the weights in front, tins, bottles, whatever you've got. And we'll aim for 1 more minute. Pulling the bottles to the top of the chest, and then nice and easy on the way down. Keep them close to the body. A bit of a march at the bottom. Off we go. Same again, at your own pace. Good exercise this one for strengthening up the muscles of the upper back, around the shoulders, also the front of the arms a little bit. Okay, try 2 more. And then have a rest. Lovely. So we can put the tins or the bottles down. And for this next exercise, you will need the support of a chair. This is a balance exercise. And some of you may have done this before. This one now is called a flamingo stance. So placing the chair on one side. So if the chair is on the right, place the right hand on top of the chair. And for the first 30 seconds, we're going to aim to stand on the right leg and picking the left foot up off the floor. Standing tall, chest high, shoulders back. If this is quite comfortable, you can reduce the contact on the chair. You can go to maybe 1 or 2 fingers, or even no contact at all. 5 seconds, and then we'll change legs. So, foot down nice and slowly, turning into the support or the chair, facing the opposite way, and same again. Picking the opposite foot up this time. So standing on the left foot or left leg. Left hand should be supported on the chair. Standing tall all the time. Couple more seconds, and then lower that foot down, back to the floor, and have a march on the spot. Good. So that's our first 3 exercises done. So going back to an aerobic exercise this time. So this one we touched on in the warm-up. But if you want to increase the pace a little bit on this one, you can do, or the size of the movements. This one now is step back with a front raise. So first of all, stepping backwards, and then bringing the arms in. Good. Let's stay with this one for 1 minute. Off we go. Always working at your own pace. Nice and comfortable. No need to overdo it. Good strong movements. If this is quite tiring, you can always reduce the size of the movements to just legs only. Okay, 10 more seconds. And have a march on the spot. Good. Okay, so our next exercise is wall presses. And this is an exercise that helps to strengthen up the chest muscles and also the back of the arm. And for this one, you will need a secure wall, keeping the hands around about shoulder width and around about chest height. So I'm going to turn my back to you now, I'm afraid. So hands against the wall. Slowly lower yourself towards the wall and then push away. Off we go. Stay nice and strong on this one. Keep the tummy tight. Ten more seconds on this one. And relax. Good. Well done, everybody. So just have a march. Take a drink if you like. And we'll move on to our next exercise. So our next exercise is another balance exercise, very similar to the one we did previously where we were standing on the one leg, but this time this one involves a little bit more movement. It's called flamingo swing. So if we get our supporting chair and get that in place. Okay, standing on the right leg first of all, right hand on the chair, chest high, and then just slowly pick the foot up off the floor, and then from this position we bring the knee through, hold for a second, and then take the leg through, extending at the back. Okay, let's stay with this one for 30 seconds. Once again, this one is training the balance. Slightly more dynamic than the flamingo stance. Okay. Foot to the floor. Step into the chair or the support, and same again, opposite side. So standing on the left foot or left leg, bringing the right foot up off the floor, and then once again bringing that knee through, and then slowly taking that leg backwards. Same again. slow and controlled. That's the secret on this one. Making sure that you've got good stability with that chair. And relax. Lovely. Well done. Okay, so moving on now from a balance exercise back to an aerobic exercise. Some of you may have done this one before. This one is called step jacks. Okay, and it looks like this. So when you're ready, join in with me for 1 minute. Off we go. Same again, just at your own pace. Slightly different direction of movement this time. Moving sideways. If you find that this one is quite demanding or quite difficult, you can always reduce the size of the movements to either one arm or just legs only. Breathe in as freely as possible. Just take your time. Ten more seconds. And relax. Well done. Have a little march on the spot. Okay, moving on to our next exercise. This one is a strength exercise. It works the shoulders. Okay, and we'll continue to have a little march on the spot with this one. So once again, going back to the tins or the bottles of water. Making sure you've got a good grip on those. So this one now works in two different directions through the shoulders. First of all, we've got a front raise, just to shoulder height. And then we've got a lateral raise, so sideways, and once again, just to shoulder height. So with this, have a little march on the spot. Take your time. 1 minute, off we go. Good technique throughout. Take your time. No need to rush. And once again, if this gets quite demanding, you can always put the tins or the bottles of water on the floor and continue to repeat the exercise without any resistance. Okay, one more raise to the side and relax. Lovely, well done. So placing those tins or bottles on the floor, we don't need them for the next one. Okay, our next exercise is tandem stance. Going back to balance once again. An important element of general fitness balance. Okay, and sometimes does get missed. So this next one now, we place one foot in front of the other. chest high, shoulders back, as if we're walking along a tightrope, but just holding that position. 30 seconds, minimal contact on the chair with the fingers, so if you can, hands free. Maintaining good posture throughout. 5 more seconds on this one. Okay, feet side by side. Slowly turning around to where the support is. And then we'll repeat that exercise once again. This time, bringing the left foot in front of the right. So remember, you got that heel toe touching one another. Standing tall, chest high. Nice and soft through the knees. Minimal contact on that chair. But use the chair if you're feeling a little bit wobbly. Okay, just 10 more seconds. Okay, well done. Bringing that left foot side by side. Have a little march. And then turn to face the foot. Good. And just march that one out. So we've got one last exercise to go through before we cool down. And this one is a big exercise. This one works all the muscles of the legs, the bottom, tummy a little bit. Okay, this one is sit to stand. Some of you may already do this one. Okay, let's give this one a go, see how we go. So you'll need your chair for this. Okay, so walking backwards until you can feel that chair. Have a seat. Now we're always better off trying to do this one from the front of the chair. Bringing the feet underneath. It just helps us out when we're coming up off the chair. Hands wise, you can place them on the thighs. You can have them across the chest. It's totally up to you. Okay, so we're going to try this one for 1 minute. Let's see how many we can do. Off we go. Nice and strong throughout on this one. Keep that tummy tight. Pushing equally through both legs if you can do. And controlling it nice and slow on the way down. Just as important on that second phase of the exercise. Good control. A good functional exercise, this one. This will help you achieve many movements around the home or in the garden. So we'll try another 10 seconds on this one. And relax. Good, well done. And just shake off. Okay, so we're going to come out of the chair now, into standing, and we'll go through our cool down. Spend a couple of minutes cooling down, and then go through a range of stretches, working from top to bottom. So for this one, nice and easy. Coming up out of the chair, just take your time, have a little march. And you may just want to move that chair just to a safe place while we go through the cool down. Okay, standing tall, gentle march on the spot. So the idea of the cool down now is to bring the heart rate and the body temperature back down towards normal, and then hopefully leave you feeling absolutely fine before the end of the cool down. Okay, let's go with some toe taps. And back to marching once again. And then some heel digs. Good, and have a march. And then we'll try some step backs. So just be careful of anything behind on this one. Just placing the heel out at the back, changing legs. And have a march. Good. Okay, so keep the feet moving gently at the bottom. Let's just roll those shoulders, rolling them backwards, opening up the chest. And we'll try one more. Good. Stretching through the upper back, so bring those hands forwards. So just cupping the hands and then gently push the hands away. So from the side it looks like this. With a gentle march on the spot. Okay, relax, shake off. Stretching through the shoulders. So bringing one arm across. And then hold in place with the opposite hand. Okay, changing arms. So once again, bringing an arm across. Hold in place with the opposite arm. Just slow that march down a touch. And relax. Have a shake. Shoulder rolls. And then we'll go with the chest stretch. So for this one, place the hands on the lower back, lift the chest, squeeze the elbows backwards, feel a nice stretch through the chest on this one. And shake off. Okay, let's take our feet about hip width and we'll take one arm straight up and then just have a gentle lean. And relax. Same opposite side, up we go. And relax. And while we're here, I think we'll stretch the back of the arms. So take the arm up again. Bring the hand down behind the head. And just hold that position. You may want to hold the stretches just a little bit longer than me. So same on the opposite side, up we go. Bring the hand down behind the head. And easy down. Lovely, just have a little march. Just loosen up the hips a little, so feet hip width, and try a few big oval shapes or dish shapes. this one we need to go in both directions. Lovely, and have a march. Okay, moving to the legs, stretching the muscles on the back of the thigh, the hamstring. So for this one, heel out in front. Place the hands on the opposite thigh and then just have a gentle tip forward through the hips. So from the side it looks like this. Okay, good, easier. Have a little march. And try that same stretch on the opposite side. So once again, hands on the opposite leg. Just a gentle tip forward through the hips. Keep that back straight. Don't need to move too far on this one before you feel it stretch. Okay, lovely, and have a march. So moving on to the front of the thighs now. So the front of the thighs, we will go with a quad stretch. You may want to use a chair for support, that's absolutely to you, your choice. So you can do this one freestanding, so taking hold of either the trousers, the shoes or the socks. Keeping the knees together, standing tall. You can use the chair if you like for support. So from the side it looks like this. Okay, good. Have a little march. And then we'll stretch out the opposite leg. So standing tall. Taking hold of the trousers, the shoes or the socks. Knees together, standing tall, chest high. Using the chair for support if you like. It's important to hold the stretches nice and still. Good control. Lovely. And have another march. Okay, final stretch then. This one is for the calf muscles. You've worked these really well today. So for this one, take a good stride backwards. Place the hands at the top of the front leg and have a gentle lean forwards. So from the side, that looks like this. Okay, good, easy up. Have a little march. And then changing legs, same stretch, opposite side. Hands at the top of the opposite leg and have a lean forwards. Make sure that heel is pressed right into the floor on this one. Okay, lovely. Easy up. And have a march. Okay, let's just loosen everything up then. So shoulders, hands, loosen up the wrists a little bit, and then feet and ankles, and well done everybody. I hope you enjoyed today's session and I look forward to helping you all out again with your exercises very soon. Well done everybody.